Hello everybody and welcome back to the survival series, and we are continuing on with Subsistence, and today we're going to get some renewable energy going to the house here. If you are interested in acquiring any of my Overkills tutorial guides for Microsoft Flight Simulator, please consider joining me on Patreon. Patreon subscribers level tier 2 and above have access to all of my guides, as well as any future updates and future guides that will be coming down the road. Link to Patreon can be found in the description below. Okay, my friends, so again, we have been deep diving and scrounging and trying to grab everything that I can to get supplies and everything ready that we would need. I ran the hell out of the gas generators last night and got all of our power turned back on up to max, although it's already starting to drain because we have the fridge going. So ran the heck out of them, burned a bunch of fuel, and I got us 4 solar power, or 4 wind turbines and 4 solar panels. And so we are going to figure out where we're going to be putting those and getting some renewable energy installed. Now these things are a pain in the ass to get a hold of. I did raid the hunters that are on the map quite a few times trying to get some of this. I felt kind of bad because there was one in particular I just kept ganging up on him, and we'll probably go do it again before the episode's over. But so here is the solar panel. We need 10 scrap metal, which scrap metal is easy to find. Even the rope wasn't too bad. The sinew isn't that bad. Once you have a decent amount of weapons, you know, the lions and even the moose are actually pretty easy to bring down as long as you keep your distance. The circuit boards weren't too bad as well. The adhesives, again, so those are made actually from the workbench. I figure this is always easier than you guys having to sit around waiting. The pearls were probably the hardest part because I don't have a way to breathe underwater, so it's kind of a drag. You can go down, grab 1 or 2, and then you have to come back up. Obviously, the copper fragments, that wasn't too bad. Go out, mine a little bit, and we were able to get quite a bit. I actually had to make a brand new pick right before we started the episode, and that took a component. So it's not that it was too terrible. It really wasn't all that bad to make. It just takes a lot of time to get a hold of some of this stuff. I can't wait for some of this. I want to try the hang glider, but we are a long ways away from that. So, first order of business today is to just figure out, let's see, let's check on some stats. We should probably get some water going. We need to get the fire going again. Let's see here. I don't have anything on me, do I? Nope. Let's go grab what we need. I think I had them in here. Oh, hey. Dinner coming up. Boom. Let's go get our food. Nothing like delivery. The game is a little bit on the graphic side, so mind your eyeballs. Although it could be worse, but I get why they do it, because now we have to go wash our hands. The good news is while we're here, we can fill our cantina. And we're not killing just to kill. We are going to use everything we get. True survival aspect of life. Let's grab one of those, one of those. Let's go get the fire going. That is just how we do this. And let's ignite. And speaking of our wolf friend, he's going to give us more fuel. We're going to throw some breakfast on the stove here. Put some water there. You know, truth be told, I actually need another cantina. Yeah, we'll get the parts for that later. Wouldn't be bad to have a few up. So, let's... what I was thinking here is creating some sort of roof access. I wish you could make a ladder. You can make a roof hatch, but you can't just make a plain old ladder. And I think it would be kind of cool, but I think we're going to extend out this way. Maybe move this wall. That way we can put our solar panels on the roof. I don't want to block my other storage room here. If I ever get a chance to actually put anything in it, but you know. You guys can tell I like to go a little build crazy. We're not even done with upstairs yet. let's take a drink of water. We should probably go get some more here in a minute. Still got a minute or two on the steak. So we can come down. Ah, I'm super excited to put these up. This is the... this is where things start to get fun. When you start, you know, getting your renewable energy. There we go. Munch on that. Throw that guy in there. We need to get some fruits and vegetables going, which means we need to get our garden going. But unfortunately, we need to work on the electricity first. I sort of like, again, I expanded too quickly is what I did. But let's see. How do we want to do this? I'm thinking, let's take a look at some carpentry options. This deck alone isn't good enough. We need to make it over here. It definitely needs to be up there. So let's go grab some wood and nails, some planks and nails. That's all it takes, right? Planks and nails, and cordage. Should have enough cordage. Definitely got some planks. We got a ton of nails. You know, and that's how it always goes for me. Once I don't, you know, need them anymore, I get them like crazy. Drives me nuts. All right, but let's see what we can do here. So let's do... All right, so we got the stairwell right there. I think we should be fine doing another foundation. And we could always replace this wall because... It'd actually be kind of nice to have sort of a... What do they call it? Catwalk. Excuse me. Come on. I hate waiting for the builds. There we go. Do that. Then maybe come around this way and we go... I mean, either way, we're going to have to replace a window. So I think we'll just do it right here. I'll tell you what. We'll just fix this problem right now. We'll just... Well... Alright, I'll leave it. I'll leave it for now. We'll see how it goes. See, this is how I get ahead of myself. I love building. Okay, I love designing houses and things like that. You know, it's funny because if any of you are familiar with Rust, I loved Rust, but not for the reasons that you think. I just loved to build the houses, especially using the stone material. It was so much fun. I'd make elaborate barns and things like that. You know, just I would love to be able to one day be able to design my own home. I think that would be so cool. That'd be such a neat reward. All right, so there we go. Boom, and look at, we have all this real estate that is perfect for solar panels, etc. Now, I don't know how much we actually have to pay attention to setting in the sun, but I'm going to do my best. The sun sort of comes up from that direction and rolls over. So, let's just sort of get an idea here. I'm going to turn this around, right? And we're going to drop this right here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go back downstairs for a second. And we're going to see what kind of power it's bringing in. So it's bringing in 0.9 right now. 0.09. And then what we're going to do is we're going to face one the other direction and compare the numbers. And that will tell us whether or not direction of sunlight really impacts. So I think we'll come over here with this one. I don't want to be... I want to make sure I can run around the edges in case I'm like in a... Oops. In a fight. So maybe sort of do an alternating system here. Let's bring it right about here. And turn it. There we go. Let's see if I squeeze myself in there too tight. Okay. Don't tell me I need to go on a diet in this freaking game. Alright, and so we were at 0.9. And now we're at 0.18. So no, the answer to that is no. Right? Or am I wrong on that? I got to think about that for a second. Was it 0.9 or 0.09? Now I'm second guessing myself. Well, that would still be 19, right? Why? You guys have to forgive me. It is super late at night when I typically do the subsistence videos. Yeah, okay. Gosh, I am so sorry, guys. Basic math. I just had to double check myself before I spoke even more like an idiot on YouTube. And the answer is no. It doesn't seem like it matters. Seems like once they're up there, they're up there. So, I mean, we can keep going with the sort of same principle. Like, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're actually going to test this theory one more time just to confirm. We're going to move it, and we're just going to rotate it so it faces the same direction. There we go. And then again, one last check just to see if those numbers have changed. We should still be expecting 0.18. There it is. All right, so no, direction does not seem to matter at this time. That may very well be something that changes later on in life for the simulator. But let's get these last two pointed down. All right, and again, I got a little closer to the edge there than I wanted. And just in case, I am going to try to keep them far enough apart where we are not casting shadows on the panels. And again, trying to maintain some sort of catwalk in case I need to use the roof as a defense. I can always move these later. But check that out. So we should be looking at what? That would be 0.32, 0.36, excuse me. I'll get it right eventually, guys. Nice. So that's not too bad. So we are now finally gaining electricity. And I don't have to worry about burning any more fuel. Now, this only helps us during the day and if we have good sunlight. So... Oh! Dropping things. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's looking good. And I would expect that to be fluctuating as the sun goes down. But we still have one more trick up our sleeve. Now, these I've seen in action before, and here's the cool thing. The wind turbines, and I'm sure this is true with just about any wind turbine, so I guess it's nothing too fancy. Now, I could put these down on the ground, but that doesn't really make sense. So, at least for our time being, again, we can always move these later on. That's probably, my favorite part about this simulator is how easy it makes it to change ideas, shift gears. Let's see here. So we got, I guess we'll just put them sort of right behind it. And these guys just automatically will turn which way the wind is going. Now, there's not always wind. That's the catch. So that's sort of why you want to do a mixture of both. The nice thing about this, though, is, as you guys know, wind turbines, we're going to get electricity at night if the wind is blowing. Gotta emphasize that. As for now, we'll just sort of put them in a row. But boom, there we go. Let's see what kind of electricity we're generating now. We know that we can at least run our refrigerator now. Shouldn't have any problems with that now. Ah, see, we can tell we're starting to lose some sunlight because we're still holding 0.36. So the solar panels are probably less effective now. But we did pretty good. Now we still have a little bit of time left. Let's go see if we can find ourselves some sort of fruits and vegetables. Let's go raid our neighbor. Ah, my gun is already getting messed up again. I just repaired it a little while ago. Good old durability, right? And keep an eye out for berries, anything like that. Obviously, we will never leave a resource behind. This poor guy has to be so mad at me. I have raided him so many times, he hasn't been able to do squat. He's just over that hill. There he is. Alright, we all know it went so well last time, but bears are really, really nice if we can get them, so we're going to try it. Ah, crap. My reload. Got him! How about that? Mikey's learning how to shoot. I get so excited when I see that stuff now. We still have to watch for that hunter. because he could very easily be nearby. Now, we took him out a while ago, and it all matters on... Ooh, we got some sort of seed. It looks like a cotton seed. That could be really handy. Cotton is a real pain in the butt to get a hold of. And it looks like we have... Oh, hello. We have a carrot, it looks like. Ooh, there's that grody mess. Ah, you did not give me anywhere near as much as I was hoping that you would. Like, I gotta be really honest, I was hoping you were gonna do better than that for me. That's really not much food. He's a level 3, but we're gonna try it. That's where we switch guns. Wait for it. Wait for it. He's still on us. Okay. Gosh, look at this, all I'm getting. And don't get me wrong, I mean, it's great and all. At least, I mean, he gave me more than the bear did. But I'm really trying not to use the ammo. Alright, he's only a level 1. Let's try this. Oh, and I fired way above his head. Oh my gosh, Mike, come on. Pow. I probably could have just got him with the bow again. Ugh, so grody. Alright. Yeah, those are cotton plant seeds. Nice. Like, seriously, guys, like, that is a gift. Very often, you'll only find the cotton plant seeds, like, in one of those lock boxes. Which would be nice to find one of those, too. You know, in almost 2 days, and I'm talking about our time days, almost 2 days solid of running around this place, I didn't run across a single lockbox. I was so annoyed. Because those lock boxes, like, don't get me wrong. I mean, they're just like anything else, right? They're random chance, and a lot of it's hit or miss. But, man, when you score on one of those, you score. Ooh, berries, speaking of which. So, like here, I'm going to extract the seed. Okay, from carrots, things like that, I'll extract the seed. Berries, there's no point, because you can't. So, anytime you... Oh, hey, got my arrow back. Anytime you pick up berries, you might as well just chow down if you need the nutrients. About time to head back home, so we're going to do that here in just a second. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Oops. Nothing a hammer's going to help. Or the rifle. Why am I missing the right button? Jeez. What do we got here? Yep, zinc. That's what I thought. Cool. Got some zinc. And this is the monotony of it, right? You don't pass any resources. Absolutely not. And so, you know, that's why I started harvesting so much before I do the recordings. It's because it really slows the recording process down. There were just so many episodes. I had these great plans that I thought were going to be a ton of fun, and lo and behold, we're not able to do anything because I spend the whole time trying to find resources. So, or I just get distracted doing it. I am kind of like a... Ooh, snorkel. Got medicinal herbs. I really try hard to remember not to sprint. I have a horrible time doing it around the house, and I don't know why. Like, even when I'm home, like, I shouldn't be sprinting around. When you sprint, you're obviously burning your nutrients faster. And when you burn your nutrients faster, you get to find yourself running around more often. So, anyway. Well, that's not going to work. We're going to have to come up with a plan B for that one. Okay, we'll figure that out. Okie dokie, let's see where we're at. Alright, so we're okay on water for the moment, but let's get some dinner on. Probably won't need more than that. May not even need that. Actually, I guess might as well cook it. The protein bar, just sort of keep that on you. See what our windmills are doing, because those solar panels can't be doing squat anymore. 0.1. Yeah, so now we are officially losing energy. That's a bummer. We could always go start the generators if we need to. I'm just really trying to get to a point where I don't have to. Alright, we're almost full up here. So I think I'm going to cook up some meals here, guys. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. But give you guys an idea, like we can turn a bunch of stuff on here. Let's see what kind of power. Yeah, now we're using 0.5, so now it's going to start chewing pretty quick. So I do recommend getting the power storage and mass storage as quickly as possible. Well, it looks like the wind picked up there for a second. See, like right now, there isn't any wind at all. Nothing. So that is the drag. But same token, on a good windy day, it'll more than suffice. All right, so I'm going to put these in here. Might as well cook up those other two. And actually, you know what I am going to do here is let's go ahead and make a few cantinas. I think I need that, and because we're going to need some fresh water here. Well, looks like that's it. So let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try to do that. And the reason being is we have to water. That's what we have to use to water the gardens, and we need to get that going. We need to start getting some stuff going here. I don't think I have much in the way of seeding yet, unfortunately. Oh, looks like I already had some. I didn't realize I already had some cotton, but that comes away later. So tomato seed, we'll definitely grab that. We'll do a carrot seed. And let's see, that's medicinal plant seeds. Why do I have two of those? I don't know why I have 2 stacks of that. And then an onion seed. All right, so that's enough to at least get us going. And so what we'll do is we'll go and plant those. Oh crap, this delivers. Ah. Ooh. We're going to go and plant those. And then from there, we'll be able to start getting our first batch. Will probably just extract the seeds out of it. And that's the other thing. Fertilizer. Now you can use ash, but the best thing to do is the potassium. I think I've got some potassium ore in the upstairs storage. We need to go fill all those cantinas. So I'm going to get things rolling here. And then we'll probably meet up again once my first batch from the garden is done. I got to do some new construction ideas for that because that ain't going to work. But so I'll catch you guys probably in a few days here with some more Subsistence. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I certainly am. It is a very, very challenging simulator. If you guys are interested in these kind of things, give it a shot. The price is right. The developer just continues to work on it. It is still in an alpha phase. But, I mean, I don't run into any bugs. I don't have any, like, crash to desktops or anything crazy like that. And it works out very, very nice. It's a very, very fun simulator. The progression, as I've said multiple times, is a bit on the long side, but in the end it becomes very worth it. It's very gratifying once you get it moving. So anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe and healthy, and I will see you in the next one.